Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Plant Boy. Today, I have a reading in regards to your future married life, your future spouse, and your in laws. How will they treat you? How will your future married life be with your in laws and your future spouse? Let us see. I will be using the Shadowscape Tarot to read for you today, and I will also be showing you 3 individual stones and then all together so you can pick according to your intuition, because I am here using my intuition to help you, but I hope that you also use your own intuition to help yourself throughout the reading, because this is a general reading. This is not for anybody specific. This is for the general public. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it shall apply. Timestamps for each reading will be down in the description and in the comments section. Let's get on to the stones. All right, here are your options. Hopefully the wind doesn't take this. We have stone number 1, very flat stone. We have stone number 2. Stone number 2. And stone number 3. I'm going to put that on there before the wind takes these cards. Now you can take the time to focus on the intention. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, open your eyes, and pick according to your intuition. Which stone is calling out to you? Which stone do you feel most drawn to? Feel free to pause the video if necessary. All right, on to the readings. Hello, number 1, welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see. How will your future spouse and in-laws treat you? Thank you. I feel like you are going to be a great change to this family. You're probably someone that your in-laws and your spouse didn't expect to be with. You're somebody who is different from who they are, whether it's culture-based or whether it's just a different type of personality, different type of ethics, religion, whatever the case is. You switched up the family dynamic, and it's something that they had to accept. They have to accept, and there's no dramatic changes in feelings. I feel like it was just the physicality and acceptance and having to deal with it, but the feelings of love and everything else is still there. Respect. I feel like there is a lot of joy and a lot of great energy that surrounds you and this lover, your spouse. I feel like you two come together to prove to everybody that this is worth it, that this is a great foundation for you two. I feel like everybody sees this, and your spouse and your in laws respect you for bringing this great happiness and joy to the relationship, to the family. It's a great love, like a family love that they feel, and it's genuine, and they want the best for their son, daughter, other, no matter who it is. So it doesn't matter if you're this different type of person, a different expectation of what they wanted for their person, a different expectation or a different type of person that they wanted for their child. Your in-laws still respect you for it, for bringing this change, because this change is, at the end of the day, happiness, joy, and excitement to the family. And everybody respects it and enjoys you. I also feel like through this change, you're somebody who does not take disrespect, so they can respect the way you talk and the way you speak and the way you think. You're somebody who just deals with it with grace. Even if they're going to question you and your morals and your ethics, or where you come from, who you are, and how this relationship is different in whatever way, Maybe there's a difference in sexuality. You're not the type of person who's going to back down. You're going to explain yourself with respect. And I feel like your in laws respect you and respect the relationship, no matter what the difference is. I feel like this change has also attracted a new form of income or this new form of pride that their child has achieved or received. There's a lot of success with this relationship of some sort. You two came together and brought great success to the family, and the family has great pride no matter the differences that you bring to the family or the change that you brought. It's a great pride that they have holding you towards their child, holding you to their child, to the family. It's very beautiful. And it's something they've never expected. The unexpectedness of this relationship is what brings excitement. Like they're like, I would have never thought this would have happened, but I love it for you too. This is beautiful. That's what I'm feeling with this relationship. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy. Hello, number two. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and see what your future spouse and in laws, how they will treat you. I feel like when it comes to your spouse, your in laws kind of saw them in need of some type of help, assistance. I feel like they weren't in the best state, but they were in a transition of change. Like this relationship was bound to happen. They were at a certain age where marriage is coming, certain age where a relationship is bound to come to them. They just had this feeling of my son, my daughter, this person, my child needs something else, whether it's a job, whether it's a person. They just wanted this for them. And I feel like you came to be that light and you came to really be exactly what they expected for their child. I feel like you came at the perfect moment and they always hold you to a great standard because you are somebody who really brings this joy and this happiness to their child in times of need. I feel like they know their child to be someone who's very pessimistic or negative, and you really bring out the optimism. I feel like it's more of you didn't judge them for whatever they went through in the past. I feel like maybe they had a difficult past and their parents were kind of like, oh, I don't know if they're going to find someone. I don't know if somebody's going to like them. And you really were the diamond in the rough. You were just this different type of person, this strong pillar of hope. I feel like you came in as this strong pillar of hope, this strong structure for their child. You are the one that probably holds the pants in the relationship. You're the one that really guides them, guides the family, and the family lets you do whatever you want. They respect you and they give you the power and they have a lot of confidence in you. Like they're like, oh, I'm so glad they're with you. I'm so glad they're with this type of person. They needed this type of person. They needed you, and your in laws expect you to be kind of like the bigger person. They expect you to be there to help them. So if anything happens, if there's any like drama, if they kind of go back in time and end up feeling down again, whatever the case is, maybe there's like substance abuse issues and you really got them out of that. I feel like if that ever happens again, if there's any sort of mishap with their child, they can rely on you to really get them out of it. And I feel like at times you have like a lot of weight on your shoulder to be that person. Even though, of course, you're their spouse, that's what you're supposed to do. But I feel like the family really relies on you to be this for them. Rather than the family being the support system, they're happy to pass their child on to you for you being the support system, for you to be the new support system. They kind of feel relieved with you. They don't have to stress. Feeling like there's a great relief in knowing that you are their spouse. And I feel like you're successful. I feel like you have a great job. I feel like you bring monetary value to this person. You bring value to the relationship. But they definitely cherish you. They see you as one of their own. They see you as their daughter, as their son, as their own child. But it's very beautiful. They've accepted you into the family. They're just like, oh, finally, perfect, great, bye, but they're not neglective. They're just like happy that you took over. I feel like their child might have been very immature, very late to grow up, and you really came in at a perfect time and you're very mature. I feel like you're very well established and everything just worked out perfectly. I'm not saying that your spouse is this, you know, immature person that has nothing going for them or doesn't know what's going on. but you really are somebody who is naturally healing. Maybe you're somebody that wants to help, so you like to help people that are in need. Maybe that's how you met them. I feel like you're the type of person that likes to fix people, like, oh, I can fix them, trust me. I can fix you and love you forever. It's very romantic, and I feel like the parents and the in-laws are very happy and proud of you to be that person to them. All right. You just seem very powerful. You seem like a very powerful influence to this family. I feel like they hold you to a high standard. They'll call you for things. They expect you to do things for the family, for them. You're very much involved deeply into the family as if you're one of their own. And your spouse, of course, adores this. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy. Hello, number three. Welcome to your reading. Let's shuffle your deck and let us see how your spouse and in laws will treat you in the future. I feel like your spouse and in laws, you're going to go into a family that's very passionate, very lively, very exciting, very strong personalities. And I feel like you are somebody who's more calm. You have a calmer demeanor. You have a very well balanced demeanor. I feel like your demeanor fits them very well. I feel like you're not going to clash too much. I feel like you know how to bite your tongue if they say the wrong thing because you understand their personality types. I feel like you're just somebody who's very mature and knows how to deal with people, so you're not going to take things personally. But I feel like at times they can be very striking with their words. They're not going to say anything rude to you, but they'll call things out. They'll say little sly comments will maybe get to you, but you'll be like, you know what, I didn't like how your mom said that, I didn't like how your father said that. And I feel like you are somebody who deals with things very maturely, so this is not a problem for you. but but you are going to have to practice a lot of patience with this family. I feel like this is a beautiful family, very exciting, very lively. They're passionate about life. They're very talkative people. They're somebody who is not going to sugarcoat things. So if they feel a certain way about your appearance or your dress or your hair, they're going to call it out. They're not going to be offensive, but they're going to say something about it. They're not going to pretend to like you. If they don't like something you said, they'll say it. They're going to be probably controversial people, so they're going to have controversial opinions, probably opinions that are different from yours. Um, but it's going to be very exciting. They're going to keep you on your toes. You're not going to have to walk around them like you're walking on eggshells, but you are going to have to be very patient. I feel like your spouse as well is going to be somebody who is very strong-willed in personality, so they're going to be very dominant, very overbearing, but I feel like you like this. I feel like you like their personality, and this is somebody who excites you. They always have something new to say, something new to do. I feel like this family is going to travel a lot. I feel like this family is going to travel a lot. I feel like a lot of times you're going to be in areas where you feel trapped and stuck with them, but it's going to be fun. You're going to be on vacation. I feel like because you're this very well balanced, calm, demeanored person, you're going to be like, oh, I need some space to myself. I feel like you're more of the introvert in a family that's full of extroverts. So you're going to need time to breathe. Sometimes they're not going to let you breathe. You're going to have to take some walks, but they're going to understand this and they're going to respect it to a certain extent. They're going to know who you are and they're going to find it very cute. They're going to find it very attracting that you're like this. Like, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love how you're like this, and you don't complain that we're so annoying. Oh, I'm so sorry that we're so annoying to you. Oh, look at you, you got stuck with a family like us. They're going to be that type of family, very cute and enduring. A very cute family who accepts their flaws, and they accept you into their family knowing that they have these flaws. They're not going to be oblivious to these things, okay? They're going to be very respectful to your space. But at the same time, they know who they are. They're going to be like, well, this is who we are. We're not going to change. I feel like they're very funny. I feel like your spouse is also very funny, and you're going to have to laugh a lot. You're going to be laughing a lot to keep them happy. If you laugh at their jokes, I feel like they're going to love you a lot, even if they're not funny. Laughing at all the dad jokes, things like that. I also feel like they're probably not going to be great cooks, so it's going to be like you're going over and you're going to be like, oh, great, I have to eat this. But they're going to be laughing at it, like, oh, how about you guys just go get takeout? I feel like there's like, it's that type of like, there's like this chaos to the family, but also this loving support and acceptance. Beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if that resonated with you. And until next time, the world of Plant Boy.